Some dents in the wall here that have been painted over by the landlord. More dents that have been painted over, more bumps that have been painted over, a tiny mark in the wall. This looks like caulking that's been painted over, another chip here that's been painted over, a big glob of something. More dents that have been painted over, more dents that have been painted over. Here's a chip, a couple of chips I found. I don't know why that's like that. This was not painted before I came in. Could keep moving. Here's some that were not painted over, or look like they're painted over. Here's a chip around the windows that weren't painted over. This is where the vent came out to be cleaned. It was painted into the wall. The paint needs to be, there's some more chips around the window. Okay, pretty much it. Now here's the carpet. The carpet looks perfectly new. This bedroom wasn't used very much. Looks like a couple of mold spots or rust spots. Alrighty. And what else is on this list? Does this door work? Here's no lock on this door. And this door looks to be in good shape. I don't think this room is used very much except as a den. This particular corner looks like it could use some touch-up. There we go. And go on to the next room, which is the living room and the dining room. And then we will be done. Here's the dining room. The walls here in the dining room. And we'll do the dining room in the floor. And there's a, looks like mold or something. A little mark there on the grass paper. No nails, no holes. Here's some seams, because this is painted over wallpaper, or painted over grass paper really. It's a high gloss paint. It's easily washed. Here we're going to close this up again and make sure it's locked. We've already been out to the patio. Close this up. And curtains stay. Oh, need a little help there. Thank you so much. For security reasons, we'll lock this front up. That lock doesn't work, which we showed in a prior. The walls here look good. No dents, no chips, a couple of webs, a couple marks there. There's a chip that could be painted in, little mark, some places where they just put, what's that called, DAP. This. This is the security curtains I put up because of the problems we've been having. There's some more of that glue that we've seen on the baseboards and on the wall. A couple of marks. There's the cable still there for the cable company. There's a nail that somebody painted over. This is how they did it. They just put like little spots of paint. Last time they painted, they didn't paint the whole wall. Over here, we went through this door. The door worked fine. We've been through this closet. The closet is fine. There's the new pole. We've been through this light fixture. We've been through the intercom. This wall is fine. The ceiling is fine. We've got some chips that were there. Somebody put some sort of smudge or something, and now it's peeling off. Oh, let's see. Here's vents. This is old cable for the telephone system. You can see where they painted over things here. Painted over nails, painted over smudges. And this is the dining room and living room. As we said, over the floor carpet's been cleaned. It's showing wear marks. We've been tracking in leaves throughout the day. But all in all, it is a different color. And it is in excellent condition, except for it's been very warm. All traffic patterns. If you could look at the carpet over here in the hallway, starting over here, there's some leaf matter and stuff that we've dragged in today by going in and out from the patio. And if you come over here to the carpet, there are no spots, there are no stains. The carpet is perfectly clean. If you could follow this, follow closely to look at the carpet at the wear marks. Follow closely the carpet. There are no spots, there are no stains. Follow closely the carpet. You can see these wear marks again. No rain problems. This looks brand new over here where there was no walking. But we have basically general wear wherever there was a traffic pattern. The carpet is very worn and it's only 4 years old. And it shows really horrible wear. It's very noticeable. This light is staying as a security item. It's the least expensive light. It's been set to 55 degrees per the Community Association mandate. The carpet looks brand new here. This is where the carpet cleaner was left. Could use another sweeping, in my opinion, but it's very clean, except for the stuff we dragged in today. Okay, carpet looks good. Living room general cleanliness is very passable. The shades and the curtains we talked about, the walls, the ceiling we talked about, the lighting fixtures we talked about, the outlets were replaced, the flooring and the carpeting we talked about. There is no fireplace. We talked about the closet here. We did the door and the lock. Everything's been discussed. On the last page here, we've been to the patio, and we're going to go outside and do the grass and the shrubs, and we're going to have to turn it off again because we're going to lock up before we go, and that'll be the last. And then we will send this whole thing to our landlord. Thank you very much. Where the peonies bloom, and the Secretary of the Board of Woods put the pumpkins in there, little plastic pumpkins. Okay, we've already seen the decorations in the hallway. This is the garden that I was permitted, everyone's permitted to plant around their patio. I've just applied the anti-spider mite natural stuff powder to the wet stuff. Starting over here, we have the chameleon, the basil, Russian sage, let's see what this is called, a pygmy barberry bush, and this is lantana. These are all perennials. This is a chrysanthemum. This is going to be a red spicy carnation. This is a butterfly bush. This is a catmint spearmint. This is a red carnation. This is pretty pieweed. We have another lantana back here. Vegetables in training. A little bunny. These are white daisies. Another lantana. A little kitty cat with a little red ladybug. This is a yellow sunflower. There's another lantana in there. This is some, back in here there should be some lavender. This is lantana. This is the white daisy. These are some spring bulbs that need to be planted. I couldn't get done. Some daffodils. Underneath that there is some Joe Pye weed, which is pretty white. This is spicy carnation. Another lantana is in here. This is some catmint spearmint. catnip. This is a butterfly bush. This white powder is for spider mites, which we're having problems with. This is a bag of, what was it called?
Tulips?
Bulbs, crocuses that needs to be planted. Here's another spicy carnation, another lantana, another spicy carnation. The mums, the white daisies, a lantana. This is it's a little shrub, a pygmy shrub with pink blossoms on it. It's a verbena, I believe it is. Where's the tag? It's around here somewhere. And then this is another, lantana, and this is one of those grasses. This is a chick feeder, bird feeder, and this is the little bird bath. We've been feeding the birds and giving water to the birds and the breeders. And here is the food for the chickadee feeder that you have to leave behind. Coming back here, those rocks were moved around several times. They've been moved again. They used to be over there where there's mud. Now they're up against the wall. I see that they were over here. Now the rocks have been moved from here over here. And these two bricks are here. So I don't know what it is with the rocks, but they keep moving. I have no place for the bulbs, so the bulb will stay here. A white powder will disappear in the water. Back here is the gateway. It's a little stone entranceway. We have 3 pictures. These are close pictures. This is the stone gateway. The rock is wet, it's raining, moving, earthquake white, it's snowing, not here, it's stolen. A lot of drama about stolen rocks. There's no damages to the outside of the gate. Somebody put a big scratch in it. I don't know how that happened. There's been scratches everywhere. I assume this film. Here's some yellow black-eyed Susans. Here's some of that grass. Here's another jokai weed. Here's a catnip. Here's a butterfly bush. Here is a butterfly bush. Here's a dwarf pygmy barberry. This is Scottish heather. There are onions planted throughout. Here are the mums that were used as decoration for the year. This is a mum that's been planted. These will probably get planted down here by someone. That's the Ranger garden. These are the pink geraniums. This is a ground cover, and these are dianthus, pink dianthus, if you will. And then there is a spirea. Okay, and there's rocks keeping it all in with hardwood mulch throughout. That's the shrubbery. And this is all enclosed with a new some sort of thing to keep the grass from flying onto the patio, which happens all the time. But you're allowed to do anything you want on your patio, and I had permission from the president to do anything I wanted as long as it was in good faith. They keep Cassandra around this particular building. The secretary of the board of directors likes to trim it. There was a big hole in there. Now it's growing back. I don't know. I have pictures of that. This bush has been trimmed by the secretary of the board of directors. It looks like it's growing well. Over here, the neighbor Sherry planted carnations. They're pink. This has a tendency, as you can see on the sidewalk, to keep a lot of water, and the water doesn't drain. And if you look back behind you to the sidewalk, there's more water that doesn't drain, which adds to that water that you saw in the basement with the cracking and the heaving of the floor, because we're not getting good drainage anymore, and it just sits. And this has a tendency to not be able to be cut by the mower. It's only cut by a weed whacker. Moving right along, the secretary of the board of directors also did this. She took out 2 trees that she didn't like, cut them down. That was right there.